So the big question today is, why should you take a break from dating? Today I discuss the power of a pause when searching for love. My name is Jonah Wosu and welcome to the Second Chances podcast, a love journey in black and white. Pause. Like with everything in life, too much of everything is bad for you. And so is the constant swiping right and left on the dating apps, or the endless continuous dates back to back. Look, more is not always better. Sometimes it's okay and maybe even recommended to take a step back from the dating scene. That could actually be the healthiest choice for you. Let's explore. So, first things first, dating or finding that one person that makes your heart skip a few beats is not a sprint. It is more of a marathon. It's a journey. The journey to finding someone that really resonates with you, that really just makes your life beautiful. It's not about constantly filling your time with scrolling, swiping through the apps, or going on endless dates with people who you don't even align with. No. When dating becomes that, when the search for the perfect one becomes a chore, then maybe it's time for you to pause and reflect. Pausing, which I've had to do many times in my previous dating journey, is such a great opportunity. It's an opportunity for you to check in with yourself. Are you dating from a place of wholenessness, a place of self-assurance, a place of happiness, or are you driven by the anxiety and the desperation of wanting to escape your single life? The truth is, the energy that you bring into the dating process deeply influences the kind of people that you attract. So if you're constantly obsessing over, who's going to like me, or who hasn't liked me, or why hasn't he texted me back, or when is my next date, why is the next mom of the date? Well, you're going to attract those kind of people who have anxious attachment styles, who love bomb you, right? So they invade you with all this love and all these words when they don't really mean it. And so it all just evaporates after a while. So you want to be careful and make sure that you're checking in with yourself what energy it is that you're bringing into the dating scene. And that's why I recommend a pause. A pause allows you to reset, to ground yourself, and then you can come back stronger. Another thing that happens when you're constantly swiping or you're constantly going on dates is, like with everything, if you do too much of it, you become obsessed. It becomes almost like an addiction. So you wake up in the morning and the first thing you're doing is going on the dating apps to see who has matched with you or who sent you messages. That could quickly become really unhealthy, right? Anything that's addictive is pretty unhealthy. And it can lead to this superficial approach to relationships where you're more concerned about the quantity of people as opposed to the quality of people. Remember, you're just looking for one person. You're not looking for 500 people to go on dates with. No, you're just looking for just one person. So be careful that you don't become obsessed with the dating apps or being online or matching or going on dates. If you're finding that you can't exist for half a day without going on the apps, then maybe that's another sign that you need to pause. You need to take a break from the apps, delete the apps for a couple of weeks. And then again, just ground yourself, set yourself in the right intention, raise your vibration, and then you can come back to the dating apps. A wise man once said, the true test, or the true test in knowing if something is working is looking at the results. So another way to really gauge if you're in the dating scene with the right energy is just look at the results. Look at the kind of people that you're attracting. If you're constantly matching with people who are not aligned with what it is that you're looking for, it's not really the fault of the apps. Let's be honest, even though the apps are good people to blame, it's just the apps, it has crappy people on there. But no, there are great people on there. So it's just a reflection of your own energy, of your own bright vibration, of your own mindset. That is why you're attracting the wrong kind of people. Again, a pause can help you to reset. A pause can help you to realign yourself, to get back to the core of who you are, to why you're on the apps, to knowing that you're worthy your desired, what you're looking for is looking for you, and staying in that energy when you're ready to come back. So what you do when you take a break? Well, like I said, taking a break is a great time for you to really ground yourself. Spend time with yourself. Do a lot of self-care routine. Reflect on your intentions. Maybe you've forgotten why you even came into the dating world in the first place, and maybe now you're now in a space of, I'm just here to have fun or have a good time. I don't really care. Well, we need to scrap that. So you need to go back to your true intentions. Why are you here? What is it that you're looking for? I spoke about burning desire yesterday and definite intention, definite purpose. So go back to that. Make sure that you're clear on what it is you're looking for, who it is that you're looking for, and are you being that person? Because you can only attract what you are. You cannot attract what you're not. So make sure that you're embodying those qualities, those traits, those values that you're desiring in a partner. And then spend time raising your vibration. Do things that make your vibration high. Dance to music. Go out dancing, singing, whatever, swimming, travel, hang out with friends. Have a good time to raise your vibration. Because when you're in happy girl energy, happy man's gonna fall your way. That is just the truth. You cannot attract what you are not. So be mindful of your energy. Make sure that you're paying attention to the energy that you're emitting. Is it anxious? Is it desperate? That will only attract the wrong kind of people, the anxious ones, the desperate ones, which will lead to unfulfilling, toxic, dare I say, relationship. People who will love bomb you, who will lead you on, who will say things like, oh, let's see how it goes, or I'm not really a commitment kind of guy. You don't want any of those kind of people. So make sure you have the right energy. So a pause is always a great thing. It doesn't matter in what area of your life we're taking the pause from. A pause is such a personal and powerful act that can be very, very key for your own growth. It allows you the space that you need to reflect, to reconnect with who you are, and then to approach the dating world with a clearer, more confident, more intentional, and more grounded approach, ready to attract the kind of relationship that you truly deserve, because you're vibrating at a high frequency of that which you want to attract, and so you would get it. So if you've been feeling overwhelmed or feeling stressed out, or you keep attracting the wrong kind of people, tonight's the night that you delete those apps. Take a break. Give it 2-3 weeks. Just go have fun, live your life, enjoy, do whatever it is that makes you happy, and then come back to the dating apps with a clearer mind. Well, thank you for listening to today's episode on the Second Chances podcast, a love journey in black and white. Till next time, sending you love and light.